Remember these days? They are long gone, fortunately. Although, I still see people wearing these. Anyway, just a little reminder of how miserable it was just a few, months, maybe a year ago, something like that. It was horrible. Although I'm thinking maybe this would be a good new look for the channel, right? Maybe I ought to start wearing this all the time. I don't know. Let me share the live before we get rolling here. I gotta get that out there. Skip the ad. Let's do a quick share. I can't even see out of this thing. It's like right in my face. Anyway, let's share it to the old F book. There we go. It's posting right now. Trust me. So what do you think? Should I go with this look all the time? Is this better? I'll be like the masked Tacoma guy. What do you think? Huh? I don't think I could frickin' stand it. These things were horrible. My glasses are fogging. It's just not a good look. Not a good thing, I don't think. All right, so we've got everything shared here today. Well, first of all, let's get a little bit more comfortable. Let's, see, it pulls your glasses off. Remember that? It was horrid. So let's get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that. Let's grab the old trusty glasses here. Gotta be more comfortable than what those things were, right? Not the glasses, but the horrid mask. All right, we gotta do a little placement here. Got the hat on backwards today because we're gonna get serious today, right? We're gonna put the new and improved emblem on the Toyota Tacoma, which is over here. I know you guys can't see it right now. There it is, there's the truck, and the emblem is sitting up on the hood. Now, we're gonna get to that in just a minute, but let me tell you what I've done, first of all, because I know you're gonna wanna know. So what I did, I pulled the emblem off the front here. It's held on by 3 little clasps, I guess. I gotta get the fan on me here. This is driving me nuts. It's hot, it's humid here. That feels good. I'm almost a little bit chilled with that fan on me right now. Anyway, I pulled it off. There's 3 prongs on the back. They're kind of pressure-like things. You just kind of stick your pinky or your index finger back there, kind of gently pull it forward, and then use a little pry tool to kind of get it off. If you're using pry tools, make sure that you're using plastic. For the love of God, don't use steel or metal or aluminum or anything that can mar a surface, because the last thing you want to do is ruin your brand new emblem and have to get a new one. Let's see, Vito and Dolini TV, 4th gen taco. Yes, it is a 4th gen. It's a 2024. It is a TRD Sport. Currently, it's lifted a little bit. It has different wheels and tires. And a few other things that I've done to the truck, a few other mods and things that I've done. So yeah, it is a 4th gen. Gotta say, love the truck. I think it's freaking awesome. So why I'm doing this live, it wasn't really enough, I don't think, to warrant a full video. There is a video on the channel, or it will be upcoming, or forthcoming, showing how I took it off exactly and how I painted it and all that kind of stuff. So you can see that if you want a little more in depth. But to place it on the truck, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do it live because it's really pretty simple. Now, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. There's 6 bodies on here. By the way, if you haven't, please click that subscribe button. I know there's only 5 people in here now, but people tend to watch it after it posts. So just a reminder to do that. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna just clean the surface off a little bit. I don't want to spray directly on it because I don't want water getting in the cracks, and it doesn't matter. It's not adhesive or anything, but still. Let's wipe it off a little. Whenever you do anything like this, you know, you want it to be clean when you do it, right? At least I do. And look at that, already dirt coming off. See? So let's just kind of clean that sucker off a little bit. Nothing too extreme. I mean, I'm not going to go nuts. It's a lot of water on the grill. It's been raining like every day here. We've got something in the Gulf. That's right. If you didn't know where I am, I'm in deep South Texas. about 30 minutes or so from the Mexican border and about 30 minutes or so from the Gulf, really. So we're pretty close. We're getting a bit of rain. It's been raining off and on here for days. Feels like forever, especially since we never get rain here. It never rains in South Texas, except once or twice during a season, I guess. And of course, if you get a hurricane, that kind of sucks, but it happens. All right, we're gonna just kind of wipe the rest of this off, because why not? I'm at it. Why not just do it while I'm standing here, right? Actually, it's kept pretty clean. One thing I'll say, another benefit of the 4th Gen Tacoma, the grill doesn't get very dirty. I don't know why, it just doesn't. Matter of fact, the whole front end really is pretty clean. And yes, I have been driving it. It's not sitting in the garage. And it actually sits outside a lot as well, so. Biggest thing I think I have to worry about is getting bird droppings on the hood. That's like dropping acid on your hood, you know. Let's see. Slippery on Rock apparently has a gastrointestinal problem. I suggest you contact your local gastrointestinal specialist. Maybe they can help you with that problem. I don't know what to tell you. I think maybe you thought you clicked on a medical channel. This is about the Toyota Tacoma, so unless that's affecting your truck, I don't know why you're telling me, but if it makes you feel better, I'm okay with it. I don't care. Just make sure you click that subscribe button. That's what I really would like. All right, we've got it all wiped off. Now, we've got to prepare. Rich Y says sport. Yes, you can tell because it has a hood scoop. Love the hood scoop. Hate that it's not functional. That's kind of a drag, but nonetheless. All right, we've got to prepare. We're going to do a little surgery. So we're going to put on, hopefully, if I can get these damn things on, we're going to put on the gloves to handle the freshly painted emblem. Let's do the other one. Got to protect both hands while you're at it, right? Because we are going to use 2 hands to do this. This is, well, not really a 2-handed job. Why not make it one, right? Okay, this is the moment. This is the exciting part that I've been waiting for anyway. I probably should have let the emblem dry for another couple of days. I've had it in the house. I'm impatient when it comes to this kind of stuff. So yeah, what the heck? We're gonna go ahead and do it now. It can sit outside, maybe dry a little bit in the hot, humid, rainy weather. I don't know. So what I've got, let's take a look here. This is supposed to match the color of the truck. You guys be the judge. Does it match? Oops, help if you can see it, right? Does it match? I don't know. I think it matches. It is going to always be a little bit different, but out in the bright light outside, it should be good. These 3 little prongs I talked about, you can see on the back, here, here, and here. They just kind of push inward a little bit, and you can remove this thing, you know? M. Jones, Jam. What's up, buddy? How you doing? All right. This is it. This is the moment. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you're prepared. I hope you're concentrating on the screen so that you don't miss this monumental placement. I mean, it is so exciting. I know I'm dragging it out, right? That's what you're supposed to do, right? When you're doing something that's phenomenally exciting, you're supposed to drag it out, build anticipation. That's what it looks like. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get it on. You know what I mean? All right, we'll put it in the slots. Oh, I can't wait to see what it looks like. There's what it looks like before it's actually pushed in. You guys can see it. The anticipation is driving you nuts, isn't it? It's driving me nuts, and I'm the one here doing it. So we're gonna give it a push. We're gonna hopefully hear a little clip sound. There it is. That's it. What do you think? Is that not freaking amazing? I mean, look at that. Look, we got to get a wider view here. Look at that on the front of the truck. Isn't that amazing? Doesn't that just add to the ambiance, the pop of the truck? Let's make sure no paint came off on me. Ooh. Man, I hope not. That would really suck. That would kind of ruin the mod, wouldn't it? If I took all the paint off while I was actually putting it on. All right, let's get rid of the junk on the truck. Not in the trunk. on the truck so we can actually get a full view of what it looks like without any encumbrances like background crap in the way, right? Let's go ahead and get that off. We'll move the iPad. Wait a minute, we have a comment here. I got to catch up on comments, so I'll let you see it in a second. You know, again, building that anticipation. Let's see, Alex Morrow. He's got the drum rolling. You got it. You understand what I'm talking about. Rich Y, well done, nice touch. I did the same thing with my Jeep logo on my Jeep grill. The little things go a long way. Bravo. I agree. The little things make the big differences, right? And this is a pretty little thing. I mean, we're not talking about some big performance mod or anything crazy like that, right? It's just a little thing to kind of jazz up the front of the truck. And man, does that look cool. Doesn't that look cool? I really dig it. I think that looks really cool on the front of the truck. You know, I think I might have to pose for a thumbnail. There you go. That's one of those things that you kind of have to do as a YouTuber, right? Wow. I'm happy with the color match. May not be exactly perfect. I'm not sure until I get it out into the sunlight. But I don't know how you could get much closer than that. I think it looks good. And I'll tell you, wow. Man, does that look good. The kind of round part, the black part of the grill around it kind of frames it in. Man, does that look good. Is that not awesome? The truck ought to come that way. Why doesn't Toyota do it that way? I think that would look pretty cool on the front of the truck. That to me came out really, really well. I think the company did a great job. Came from a company called automotivetouchup.com. I think, hopefully I got the name right. If I didn't, it's in the video when I painted it. They did send me the material, so that's cool. They do offer it in different sizes and containers and all model years and stuff of trucks out there. So if you need some touch-up paint, nobody provides it anymore. Check them out, automotivetouchup.com. Even if they don't have what they say or what you're looking for, they can find it. So awesome. So you guys, you need to be leaving me a comment down below and let me know what you think. Is it cheesy? Did it work out well? Does it look good? That's what I really want to know. Scott Williams says, guess he doesn't want to talk about that. Talk about what? Guess he doesn't want to talk about that. I don't know what you're talking about. So if you posted a comment, it didn't come through, or maybe you retracted it, I don't know. Motor Oil says, hi, did you use Plastidip paint for the grill? No. I actually used paint. I'll show you. Let me turn the camera over here for a minute. I'll show you what I used. Let's see if I can find it. Where did I do it? Ah, here we go. Okay, I know, I was out of camera for a minute. I used this stuff. It is from automotivetouchup.com. This is what it is. It was supplied by that company, which is Automotive Touch-Up. They mixed it, put it in an aerosol can, and sent it to me along with some clear coat. So this is what I used. It is painted. It is not Plastidip. I'm not a big fan of Plastidip anyway, so that's the product. I think it came out awesome. Good color match for the truck, and I am more than happy with the end result. I think it came out really well. Excuse me. It's just one of those kind of little mods you can do yourself. I mean, it's not, ew, why am I still wearing these? I don't know. I wonder if I can get these off. That didn't help. And actually save them, because I hate to throw them away. I only used them for 2 seconds, right? You can't get plastic gloves off your frickin' hand without destroying them, can you? Wait a minute. Oh, I got my thumb out of there. Almost. Look at that. Might actually work. Hey, you guys are the ones watching somebody take gloves off their frickin' hands, so don't give me a hard time about it. I'm just saying. And I'm very glad that you are. I'm gonna get these off without ruining them. We're gonna be able to reuse these gloves. Gotta be thrifty, right? Look at that. There's one. So we're gonna be able to reuse that one. Hold on a minute. Let's get the other one. We're gonna do it. This is like a mission now for me, right? I'm surprised they haven't torn. Must be a testament to the quality of the gloves that I bought. I don't know. Actually, I'm not so sure about this one. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. It's coming. It's coming. And if you're wondering what I just did, just hold on a second. Let me get. I got 2 fingers left, and we'll have this damn glove off my hand, ready to be reused, no doubt. Oops. No, I didn't tear it. All right, look at that. So you can get plastic gloves, rubber gloves. I always love to do that. I don't know why. You can get them. Oh, fly. Huh. You can use them to kill flies too. Multi-purpose. I like that. Anyway, here's what I've done for those of you who are just coming on. And by the way, if you are, make sure you click that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. But anyway, there is the new emblem, and I'm talking about right here. You can see it nice and painted. Do you need to be a little closer? Probably. Right there, I got you, right there. There is the new emblem on the 2024 Tacoma. It came out awesome. I really dig it. Let's check some comments. I need to see what you guys think. Let me know. Does it look good? Cheesy? Or who gives it? Who cares? All right, let's see. Scott Williams, he's looking up, I guess, I don't know. Fruppy says, I don't think you saw my answer yesterday for the answer to my Audi S4 serpentine belt replacement. Engine out, job mechanic wanted $2,000 for it. I may not have. I remember you saying that. I don't remember the price, but $2,000? That's a bit. Michael Kokoza, hi Rob. The red looks awesome on the Toyota Grill emblem. There we go. We have 1 thumbs up so far. I appreciate it. If you like it, leave a thumbs up on the live stream. That'll let me know, you know. Rich Y, looking into taco. If I pull the trigger, this might be the first mod. Again, nice job. I know, it's not a complicated thing, right? I mean, you know, painting it, my painting method, scratch it up with a little bit of red Scotch-Brite or purple. It's purple. I don't know what they call it. It's purple in color, Scotch-Brite. Just want to scratch it up just a little. Micro scratches. You don't want anything deep that you can really see well, right? Because the paint will show that. Wipe it down with some rubbing alcohol. And then you want 3 coats of primer, 5 to 6 minutes in between. Let it dry for an hour. Next up, I never sand after priming, by the way. Next up, 3 coats of paint, 5 to 6 minutes to dry in between each, and then let it dry for an hour before you do with a clear. The clear, same process. You want 3 coats, thin coats, 5 to 6 minutes in between, let it dry for an hour. Well, let it dry for days actually after that. And then you should be handling it. Now mine, honestly, probably could have sat in the house for maybe another 2 to 3 days, something like that, but I'm impatient. I couldn't wait. And since it's something that's not going to be touched other than wind and rocks and bugs and whatever, I thought I'd go ahead and put it on because I love it. I think it's awesome. Fruppy says, put Gold Bond's foot powder in the gloves first, then they come out easier. I don't really care that much, to be honest. If they'd have ripped, I'd have just thrown them away. I don't know. Michael Kokoza, what's the name of the company again? I would like to see if they have crushed blue. The name of the company is automotivetouchup.com. If they don't, go ahead and email them. All you got to do is give them your paint code. It's right on the inside of your door in your Tacoma. Send them your paint code. They'll mix it up for you. And again, they can do it in little bottles, you know, touch-up size, or even up to a gallon. I think they can do gallon productions as well. If for some reason, I don't know, maybe you want to paint the inside of your garage some color or something crazy, I don't know. But you could, and they can do it, I'm sure. They did this one for me, and it wasn't one, Supersonic Red was not one they had listed on the website. So they did source it or figure it out, whatever they do. I don't know. I'm not a paint mixing guy, but they did send me the right colors. So motor oil. What did you do to get the Toyota Grill logo removed to paint it? There's three clips, one here, here, and here, right behind it. You just kind of reach up, you can feel them, and kind of pull them a little bit while you've got a pry tool on the edge. Use a plastic pry tool, and it pops right off. It's really pretty easy. The key is you don't want to put too much pressure on those little holders. I'll call them holders, clips on the back. They don't really clip anything. They're just friction held pressure. They just kind of look like a T or an L. They just kind of grab at the edge and then they pop in and it pops out. It's really simple. There is a video on the channel. If you look up, I think RobMotive grill emblem or badge or something like that. I actually showed taking it off, and it's really pretty easy. Let's see. Motor oil. I have a Tundra, but it says it has clips on the inside to remove. It does. It does. It has, I can't remember what they're called exactly, but it's like a star-looking type washer. It kind of goes down over a plastic clip and grabs. What I've done in the past with the Tundra when I've removed those is I just kind of broke them with a screwdriver. I kind of stuck not a screwdriver, but a real thin piece of metal in and kind of chopped them off, if you will. And then I just used double-sided tape to put it back on. Wasn't that big of a deal, really. I mean, you know, it's not going anywhere. There's no real pressure on it or anything, so it always worked fine. I never had any trouble. Motor Oil says it looks good. Thank you. Michael Kokoza says thank you. You are quite welcome. So if you're just kicking in here, don't forget, click that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. I do have another mod coming for the truck. I ordered it yesterday. Actually, I have a few more coming. The one that I ordered yesterday should be here, I'm guessing probably within a week or something like that. Gonna change the outside appearance again. It's gonna give the truck kind of a European flavor to it. By the way, we got lots of hearts going up over here. I appreciate that. You know, while you're on here, just kind of mash that heart button or heart emblem. There's other things you can choose from, but I appreciate that. Lets me know that you're alive out there. So anyway, I have something else coming. Should be here probably within a week, actually. And it's another just kind of plug and play, if you will, type mod. Nothing that's complicated. However, there is some risk in it. If you do it wrong, you could really ruin the part that you're replacing. I am replacing two parts with two new parts. Something that I think will look really good on the truck. We'll see once I have it. I probably could have reused some parts that I had and painted them, but I don't think they fit. There are differences, by the way, between the 3rd gen and 4th gen when it comes to fitment of some of the parts. I've tried to use a couple of things, body type parts, and they don't fit. So just beware if you're trying to reuse parts from the Gen 3. They may not fit. Like I said, I've had issue with that myself. Some that I really wanted to put on, but they don't work. So I have to buy new, which is good. I guess it's a new experience. It'll be new fitment for a different part. It'll be interesting to see the quality of some of the new stuff out there. So far, what I've gotten for the truck has been spot on. No issues with what I've done so far. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, well, you got to watch the videos because these live streams kind of supersede the videos for the installs themselves. So I don't want to ruin anything that's coming up, but there is some stuff coming up that you'll be able to see. There is another part I talked about, I think I talked about yesterday. It's to replace the stupid cheapo skid plate that Toyota put on the front. Man, Toyota really did cheap out on that. It's almost like cloth. If you have a 2024, you'll know what I'm talking about, or if you've watched any of the videos out there that talk about it. It's almost like an impregnated plastic or cloth material. It really sucks. And I don't see how it affords any protection under the truck at all, particularly if you're off-roading, if you're driving over stuff. I mean, it'll just collapse. There's just no, there's nothing to it. There's no strength to it. So I have a part coming. It should be pretty good, I think. It should be a direct bolt-on, hopefully. By the way, I do want to mention, if you're going to put a different skid plate on the front of the Tacoma, you're going to need what I guess is generally called a cross member, and it goes across, I believe, I don't have it yet, so I don't know, but I think it goes across the front part of where the current skid plate is to be able to give you bolt-on points for the new one. Not that much money. I think it costs, I think it was $30 to $40 or something like that for that part. So you don't need it though if you have, I think if you have a Pro or a TRD off-road, and maybe the Trail Hunter, you don't need that because the truck already has it. So just be aware of that. That if you've got one of those trucks or you get one and you're looking to put a different skid plate on it, you should be able to do it. You should already have it, so don't buy another one. If you're just kicking in here, I should say the monumental mod that I did today, you can probably see it, right? I mean, can't you tell? Right here, the painted emblem on the front, and that's one area that the 4th gen, I guess, is now going to be superior to the 3rd, and that is you can actually mod the emblem in the front. And I'm sure there are some companies out there who are going to create plug-in, they'll be like a plug-and-play, if you will, but a plug-in emblem of some kind on the front. I actually wouldn't mind having something like that for my truck to maybe put the RobMotive channel logo or something on. Obviously you wouldn't do that, but you could put something else on there, I'm sure. So I'll keep my eyes open for that. That should be pretty cool. Of course, on the other truck, and you can see it up here, right there, I did have the infamous RobMotive lit grill. Now it's simply a wall decoration, but I'm sure that company will probably come up with something, but it's a lot more difficult to replace the grill work on the new Tacoma. You basically have to take the whole front end off. It can be done, but my concern in doing that is when you pull the sides off, you have all those clips, like the clips that hold the fender flares or fender guards, whatever, on. You have to remove those as well, and I'm not real big on doing that because everybody, to the person that I've seen do that, always breaks those clips. I suppose if you know going in that that could happen, maybe have a supply of those clips before you try to do a mod like that. We can turn the hat around now because the heavy work is over. But anyway, I would have a supply of those. If I was going to do something where I had to pull the sides of the front of the truck off or the front grill area, I would probably have a supply of those clips because I know they're going to break, and I'd want to be able to replace them on the spot because that would drive me nuts if I couldn't do it. So anyway, yeah, we replaced this. It's done. I love the look of it. Got to get it out there in the sunshine, see what it looks like in the light, particularly for color match. It looks pretty good to me in here. It could be a hair darker, but even if it is, I think it looks awesome on the truck. Uno says, Roberto, did you wash the taco? Not your favorite activity. No, I did not. I did not. What I have, Uno, do you know what I've done here? Do you see anything on the truck, other than the gloves laying up there, that would lead you to a conclusion? Something that I have done with the truck. I'm curious to know if you pick it up, if you can see it, or maybe you've been watching this whole video or live stream and you already know. I don't know if you do or not, but I'd be interested if you know what I've done here, because I'm sure you're going to be jealous and probably will want to trade off that manual transmission Tacoma you have and get yourself a TRD automatic sport. I'm sure you're probably going to want to do that. Uno says the emblem. Yes, the emblem. How about it, huh? Doesn't that look cool? I think that looks freaking awesome on the truck. There's a kind of a cross view for you. I think it came out really, really well. Anyway, I just wanted to get on I didn't think this warranted a real you know, long form video, although this has now turned out to be way longer than what my videos do. I'm allergic to automatic. Sorry, Rob. Emblem looks awesome, though. Yeah, I know. You like your automatic, or manual, rather. I like the manuals, too. I just don't like the one in the Tacoma. Kind of a bummer, you know. Anyway, appreciate you guys stopping by, as usual. Really do appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd request that you do. Would be awesome for me. Of course, doesn't cost you a dime. And you won't miss out on any upcoming videos, like the next 2 major mods that are coming. Uno says, thumb up the live and sub y'all. Absolutely. Always appreciate the reminder there, man. Thank you very much. Northwest Toyotas. Thumbs up twice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glad that you stopped by. I'm curious, and you'll have to answer probably after I sign off, unless you're really quick. Northwest Toyotas, are you a dealer, or that's just your screen name? Uno says, Rob, take care, brother. Give my best to the adorable Krista. I will. Always puts a smile on her face when you mention her on the channel, so I appreciate that. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great rest of the week, which isn't much. Today's Friday, I think. And a great weekend. We'll see you next time. And again, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it.